Hello and welcome to what appears to be Iceland. Got my Icelandic darts flights here. Got my Icelandic flag there. Very exciting. But no, I'm not actually in Iceland. I'm in sunny London. However, the competitors in today's Live Darts Iceland stream are both in Iceland. I'll tell you a little bit more about how you can get involved in next week's tournament because you don't have to be in Iceland. However, as Iceland are hosting the event, it seems apt that we are broadcasting an all-Iceland clash. On the screen here is Siggy Alla, who does look like he's throwing from inside the kitchen. Strangely enough. It does look like there's a little door there and he's in the kitchen, but that's a little video of him on the right-hand side, getting some warm-up darts. And we have Matty. So this is our the live darts that are happening right now, and I'll be showing you on this. So Jason Wright and Hallgrimur Jonsson are tied up at 6 apiece. You can also see the last 16 as it's going on as well. One result in, Hallie and Ollie. Hallie winning that one 10-2. Matty is in Grindavik, and you can see him. There we go. We have already started our match. First to 10, so it is a long format. Certainly long enough to get a good idea as to how well Matty's playing and how well Sigurður is playing as well. Sigurður nicknamed Siggy Alla. Matty nicknamed the Grenade. Some very good darts there. Lovely stuff there from Matty. You can hear him calling out his 180. Leaves him on the big fish as well. He's had a good opening leg. Could he top it off with a great one as well? Well, nothing major done there in regards to Siggy's visit. So Matty then needing the big fish. And dissatisfied with his first dart that swayed into that single one. The audio we can hear, by the way, is Matty's. Matty has got his audio on. It's a little bit difficult to put both audios on. So Matty is what I can hear anyway. And he's stayed straight. Not quite enough, but he has stayed straight. So treble 19 perhaps would leave him with double 16. 20 ball, but he might not go for it. No, he's done the right thing there. He went 30, 40. I'm just working out what he scored. Well, if that's in, he has to switch. Now that was in, and he didn't switch, and he's left himself a bogey. You need to think about that. Double top. And Matthias is a 10th of the way there in true Matthias fashion. Nice and easy. Gets off to a decent start. And he leads 1-0. And I think it is Matty throwing first. It certainly is. Lovely score graphic there we can see on the screen. Lovely score graphic. Oh, Siggy looks like he's leaving. He's done. He's had enough. I'm joking. There we go. Remember, it was an early break of throw as far as Matty is concerned. And it is straight shootouts this round, first to 10. Quarterfinals, possibly tomorrow, possibly Wednesday. Hasn't completely been decided yet. There is one quarterfinal taking place as we speak. That's a nice treble 20 there from Siggy. Yeah, this is a great tournament to promote staying at home and still enjoying your darts from home. Lovely use, not use per se, but lovely hitting of that treble 20 there from Matty, who's had a good start to this game and is looking to make it 2-0. There's a few different tournaments actually that are taking place from home. You've got the PDC's home tour. Modus are doing something. There's been a remote darts league, but also bits and bobs that you can get involved in as well. There is COVID, COVID, and it's not the disease or the beer. It is Championship of various international darters. It's clever what they did there. There's a little open tournament. I've actually signed myself up for that. Now, I've been throwing darts a lot recently, but I still don't hit 3 darts in the single 20, so don't know how well that's going to end up. But ho-hum.
30, 47.
Well, not the best setup, Jot, but does have time on his sides. And of course, lovely treble 19 there with the last darts. I'll tell you in a leg or two how you can feature in next week's IDA shootout.
8 left. 87.
It's quite a way inside that single 8 there. Needed the double. We'll be back for 3 at 4. Sorry, 3 at double 4. Well, that's actually not the worst miss ever, is it? Treble 12.
First start.
And first start, he amalgamates his break of throw by holding throw and leads 2-0. First to 10 here in Iceland. Both players, of course, are in Iceland. Well, if you want to sign up, get yourself some pen, and some paper. Next Monday's event is open. It's a bit of a long URL. So I might actually put it on my phone and then put the commentator cam. Well, this is the first ever event, by the way, Live Darts Iceland. We have got a commentator cam. You can see my Icelandic flags all over the place. Anyone would think I am in Iceland. This is me, by the way, with flags here and a flag there. Three big 20s for Siggy. Nice and steady ton there from Matthias, the Eagle. Why is he called the Eagle? Because his middle name is Örn, and that means eagle in Icelandic. Unlucky there, a couple of big ones not helping his cause. Matty will look to utilise from that.
100.
That second dart was in the treble. I thought it was 3 in the single, but it wasn't. Matty is playing some rather nice stuff, and it's going to take some beating. And that was a good ton as well, do not forget. Siggy still very much in this one.
$96.
No big trebles there. Matty is on a bogey number, but is looking to leave something useful. Especially now,
Ah! 126. Huh?
Only got 2 in the big treble. Managed to miss. Big number, but worry not. Look what is left. Wasn't what he was intending, but I'm sure he would take that before the throw if he was offered it. Double 18. Double nine, not the world's easiest switch. Has got time on his side.
Yes.
And it is in. Matty is finishing fantastically at the moment.
$60. $59.
Only 59. So you can find a treble or two here. That would be useful. Can't seem to do that.
$140.
You can hear him disappointed that he only got a 140, but he's grouping together very, very nicely. And no damage there from Siggy. So Matty might try and leave himself on 142 for the second time of the evening.
81.
Has left him a finish, and I guarantee you, if you get well, I don't guarantee anything actually, but if he got the treble, the two trebles, you'd rather think he'd go for the ball. In fact, why would he go for two trebles if he's not going for the ball? So let's have a look. See, his first dart goes in. Does he stay, or does he go down to those 17s? Well, that's in. Yes, he would have gone for it. Of course he would have done.
97.
And he has left it handy. A single to double finish. Siggy back on 221. Nice treble here would be extremely useful. Can't quite find it. So he's left what Matty couldn't hit. Treble 16. First port of call. Now the big fat single. And a double. And you didn't even need to see that to hear. He didn't hit it. I guess when you're playing really well, you expect to hit everything. Well, this would be the shot of the game, surely. And I think that's just snuck into that treble one. And he's not, visibly, he's not pleased with that. So 3 darts in hand for Matty.
Nay.
And he's,
Bust.
well, he had 3 darts. And that in the score sheet goes down, 3 darts missed. He's busted with the first dart right in the corner of that double 16. So let's see if Siggy can get something. If he can find a bit of form, well, he won't be happy with that. That's gone out the board. That first dart there. That's not the world's greatest dart. So Matty is back then. Hopefully he doesn't hit the same target, or he'll hope that anyway.
Nay.
And
11.
saying nay, as if, which is no in Icelandic. Not happy with that. So 114 is a very doable thing. If you can see him, there we go. 114, very, very doable in terms of a checkouts. Well, it's not now when he hits single one. That's not what he wanted. So more darts for Matty when he returns. But I tell you now, 5 is not a gimme. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Well, triple one leaves double one.
Oh, bust. Come on.
He's busted his score. Brilliant. In Iceland, they've been doing darts live from a TV studio. Well, not necessarily live, but from the TV studio. So lots of cameras. 16, by the way, would leave top. I'll carry on this story in a second. That's a good single 16. That'll make him confident for this tops. Oof. Just low. Just low, but look where Matty is. Bust it last time. Well, that's it. Oh, no, that isn't. I thought that was in the treble one. He's busted again. Now, Siggy is staunch favourites for this leg, surely. We like to call this the Icelandic double. Double 10, last dart in hand, and he has not found it. But Matty's third back-to-back visit of needing 5. Well, that's the only time he's gone without being perilously close or in to that treble. It's double 1, last dart in hand, and it's a sky flyer. I mean, at least he's not on 5. At least he's on a double, but double 1's not the one you want to be on. Well, that's 2 great markers. That's 2 brilliant markers, but he has had to move. Oh, I just thought he had to bounce it off. Obviously, the angle wasn't ideal. So 3 darts, double 1.
Yay!
And eventually you hear Matty's semi-sarcastic cheering.
Sorry about that.
Shout at PA. Don't apologise, Matty. It's all part of the game. Right, it's my commentator Cam here. This is the technology for you. If you would like to play in next Monday's events, I can't even get this straight. Where am I? Right, here we go. I can't even get this straight, but that's the website, dart.is/en/IPS-shoot-out 2020. Matty now throwing. After a decent first visit there for Siggy. And a very decent there as well. I'll read that again. Grab yourself a pen and paper. I couldn't quite show it on the screen. It's dart.is/en/IPS-shoot-out-2020. If you missed that, don't worry. I will read that out a little bit later. So grab yourself a pen and some paper. But that's if you'd like to play in next Monday's event. You might even be on the stream. Who knows? If you're playing Matty likes to. He's got the facilities of streaming his own games. So if you've got a camera, maybe you'll be on the stream as well. Can't promise anything, but let's see. But it's good fun, all in good spirits. Give yourself a nice bit of challenge, something to do. And why not play in a Live Darts Iceland sanctioned event? Well, Matty has got a little keypad on his wall. I think it's absolutely genius. If I am busy doing something and forget to switch the cameras, that is my job today. I've only got 2 jobs, talking and switching, and I can't even do that properly. If I forget, like I did a minute ago, Matty, in his infinite wisdom, presses his button. And Bob's your uncle. Close leg, this one. Not too much in it.
40.
I can't see. Well, 40 scored. So the door has been opened for Siggy here. If he can get a ton, that'll stand him in very good stead. He can't seem to grab his ton. So it doesn't make his job overly easy. Shot the bullseye. Treble 20. No, that's not in. I think that's in the 5. I think that's 30 scored.
25, 35, 40, 59.
59? 59? 49? Again, another dart out the board. Double top, 1 dart.
Yes.
And very good stuff there from Matty. 3 darts, 76. Let's show you what is going on around the boards today. So Halli and Hallgrimur Jonsson are our two winners of the day. Matty is 5-0 up. Brian Olsson 7-2 up. And as you can see there, Hjatlin 3-2 up. Not a name I'm familiar with. And it is Matty throwing. Game on.
Oh. Nah, 22.
And only 22 there. This opens the door. I've said it a couple of times. This does open the door for Sigurður. Sigurður, I think it's pronounced. Well, that is a double. And that's the double Matty wanted a couple of legs ago. Matty is halfway there. Just a reminder, this is a first to 10 in the first round. I think first to 11 in the second. That's a little better there. But certainly, I'd say Sigurður is not out of it yet. It looks unlikely he's going to win it, but he can apply pressure. And he can make Matty work for it.
43.
But also, if Sigurður does win a couple of legs on the bounce, that will add some more pressure to Matthias. And in darts, well, pressure is the key. When I throw, I'm not very good. I'm rubbish, in fact. But, you know, I throw darts. I enjoy it. There we go. That's a brilliant marker. Ignore that one. He gets another one there. Unfortunate there, but that was a very, very good first dart. I can practice, and I can actually practice quite well. I do hit a couple of treble tones. I hit a 1, 2, 3 the other day. A couple of ton 40s, a couple of 1, 2, 1s. Not bad.
1, 3, 6.
Pop a webcam on and put me up against someone. I'll average 20. So if you are listening to this and you are playing in the COVID tournament, COVID, and you come up against me, Robbie Dove, then you've got as good a chance as ever. And it's first to 10 as well, same format as this. If it was first to 3 or 4, it'd be okay. Because I'd lose 3-0. But to lose 10-0, which might happen here, Siggy may well grab himself something. If he gets a ton here, at least he's on and out. Matty scored 76. I think was that in the last leg. Unlucky. So Matty needs 66. He got 76 this evening, so 66 is surely easier. Well, actually, arguably, it's not. Another one of those. Well, that's not in. I think that's in a 10. That's a big number miss. It's not much luck over in that 15s and 10s area. So I make 41.
26.
Yeah, that's it. So he has tops remaining. Siggy back on 2-1-1. Not too much he can do here other than apply some pressure. 100 would be all right. 140 would be ideal. Is that 100? I think that's 81. Well, he's not the one-off. He's not the one-off, and he's giving himself an outside chance in as much as it's only a 1 treble required shot. Matty needs double 10. Double 5, last dart. Pressure.
Nay. Bust.
Is that bust? Yeah, he's at tops there. Trust me, there is such. Well, actually, he says nay because he's not happy. That's the second best thing that could have happened to him. Treble 20 leaves bull. Unlucky there. Well, he wasn't best pleased the dart didn't go where he wanted it to, but he'll be okay with more darts at tops.
Yep, second darts.
Second darts, 40 scored, and that is 6-0 to Matthias. Game on. It's Siggy to throw. Not Matty, Siggy. There we go. Well, a dart in the treble. He's got himself 100. Could this be the leg that Siggy wins? Or the first leg to
23.
kickstart? Really good response there from Matty. But something just tells me Siggy may well hold his own here. That's not awful. That isn't awful. 160 scored, 2 visits. I would like to see Siggy win this leg, I must say. Nothing against Matty. Sorry, I'm showing the wrong thing. There we go. Nothing against Matty, but a 10-0 whitewash. Sometimes it's no fun when you're on the receiving end of it anyway. 50 points separate these two. Matty doesn't hit a treble here.
96.
Does, and he hits it really, really well. But so does Siggy. I think that's 81 scored. Was. But so far, he's stamped his foot down in this.
100.
Well, I'm telling you, the last 2 darts of Matty's last 2 throws, as in the last dart of Matty's last 2 throws, has been absolutely world class. Treble 19, right when Siggy was trotting on his toes, and then the treble 19 and the treble 20. Yeah, his third darts, the last couple of visits, really impressive stuff. That said, only 4 scored here. 150 remain, 130 remain. So if Siggy doesn't need to worry about this 164 really. Of course, if he gets a treble 19, he'll go for a second. Of course, if he got a treble 20, he'd go for the 18s. But well, is that 2 scored? Well, I was thinking just don't stay on the treble 20 per save. If you got yourself a good marker, if you score a ton there, that would have been useful. Anyway, is this a nice part of the treble? He's had to move, hasn't been able to find it. So that leaves 90. Treble 18, bullseye perhaps.
65.
He's got a 25, so he may be back for 25 tops. Siggy may pull something out the bag here. Who knows? That looks like 7, 5, and 19 to me, so nothing too devastating. So then, Matty, outer ball tops is the usual route.
Yes, second dart.
And that is textbook 65, showing you how it is done. Matty now 7 up. And here's the scores. Have a quick look. Brian Olsen, 8-3. He's nearly done it, and Matty is well on his way to a quarterfinal spot. Quarterfinals, Reminder, taking place either tomorrow or Wednesday. It's very casual. Very, very casual. So
140.
we don't plan everything to perfection, but do stay tuned, because after lockdown, after this is all over, or even maybe during, but I'm thinking after, we're looking at the possibility of improving how Live Darts Iceland broadcast. And it's going to involve beautiful graphics and swishy things and scoreboards like this one, and for your viewing pleasure. We're looking to improve our production somehow. So stay tuned. Of course, we do like to bring you live darts, and the situation we find ourselves in at the moment is a wonderful opportunity to do so. Well, that's 3 single 20s, and that's usually when I'm practicing, that's where I hit them as well. Matty's gone dark all of a sudden, or unless it's just my computer.
60.
And That's 3 darts in the 20 by the looks of things. So Matty,
Dark.
yes, so there we go. Acknowledging dark, opening a blind. And then carrying on. That reminds me of when we were in, we did a PDC Nordic and Baltic event in Iceland. And there was
99.
an advertising banner on the wall and it fell out. It didn't fall, it was like a poster and it kind of peeled off. And it was it Vita? Oh, Matty, I don't know if Siggy can hear Matty's audio, but that's a great way to put your opponent off. I'm not saying that actually happened, but a bit of noise there. But there we go. Nice clear view of Matty.
80.
Oh, was on 120. Nearly got the Shanghai. I wasn't sure if that first start was in the treble 20, but it was. Remember, this will be for 8 zip. Matty did take off as favourite. It's overwhelming favourite for this leg now. With Siggy nearly 200 points back. Well, I don't know what. Did he...
20.
That might have felt good as it left his hand. Well, if he gets a ton here, it leaves on 132, my favourite checkout. Not going to leave a ton. Well, could do. Treble 19, double 19, but there we go. Double 10 then. The Icelandic double. I should learn how to say double 10 in Icelandic. In fact, that is what I'm going to do. Well, that leaves 17. That leaves 16. No, that leaves 14. Double 7. So 14, yes. You do see that every now and again when I'm going for double 10, hitting a single 6. The professionals, 147 is not going to go. If this was snooker, maybe it would. 49 scored. Leaves you under a ton. And this double 77 is awkward. 1 dart and 1 dart only. He's not doing a horse impression. Nay is no. In Icelandic and in a few other Scandinavian languages as well. I think Swedish. Probably a few more. 78 left. Treble 18. Well, I can understand that if you like the line. Stay there, leave double 9. Why not? Every double's the same size, including this one, which Matty has left on more than one occasion. Funny story I was saying about Matty, actually. But before we do so, is Siggy going to win his first leg? Double top? I hope so. Work down from that one and it's in. Work down from that one and it's in. Good marker. Unlucky. Not happy, but might be back. Matty had 5 left on this beautiful Icelandic live TV. Well done, Matty. He likes his double ones. Really good stuff there. This is Commentator Cam. I'm Robbie Dove. Nice to see you. And we're going to just continue with the game. I think it's Siggy throwing first. Unless Matty changes my graphic. It is Siggy throwing first. 5:01. Game on. Yeah, so Matty was playing in a studio in Iceland with beautiful big TV cameras and graphics, and it was beautiful. It was like a dedicated darts studio. It was lovely. Don't know if he's put it on the Live Darts Iceland Facebook. Have a look, maybe he will.
100.
And he had 5 remaining. Oh, wrong camera. He had 5 remaining. There we go. His first dart, he hits double 1. That leaves 3. Well, there's only one way of going. 3. So he goes 1 double 1. Boom, 3 darts, double 1, 1 double 1, like an absolute pro. And he found it funny. He laughed, he sniggered. It was funny. No big treble for Matty. Siggy did have a fantastic chance in the last leg. Was that the first time he was on a double? Can't have been. See, if I was a good statistician and commentator, I'd be writing all of this down, but ho-hum. Lovely stuff. 140. Puts him on 202. He is close to going 9-0 up. And then the whitewash really will be on.
Come on.
Not happy. The thing about Matty is his throw is very, very good. It's very consistent. And it's likely not to let him down. As Siggy hits a treble 5. Well, this would be one way to go 9-0 up. Now, he's probably going to go for it. If that's in. But it wasn't in.
41.
Well.
9.
Well.
40.
Yeah, 40. That's very unfortunate there. That score should change to 1-2-1. Should have run a little bit faster. There we go. Yeah, so as a rule, you need to be able to retrieve the dart. Anyway, well, he's not going to go 11s, no.
Ooh, 16.
Instead, he's gone out the ball,
85.
double 18. Hasn't managed to hit it, but he's not far away. Yeah, so in darts, if you have to make contact with the darts to retrieve them, and Matthew was just a little bit slow off the blocks there. And hey, maybe if he was on 120, it would have ended differently. Maybe not even for the better. Who knows? What am I talking about? I don't know. Double 18, that I do know, for 9-zip. Well, this could be an opportunity. Is an opportunity. Single 18 here. Don't worry about how it goes. Just hit it. Well, he was... you do have to hit a treble in this combination. You do. And that was only 21 scored. Should leave him with 107. But I'd say hitting treble 20 is probably easier than treble 18. I don't know, but... Anyway, what I do know is that's gone in double 2, and that now leaves Matty leading 9-0. Let's have a really quick look at what's going on. Brian Olsen is also 9 up. Happy days. You happy? I think it's Matty to throw first. Game on. This live stream brought in association, brought to you by Live Darts Iceland. I guess you could say in association with as well. Team Darts is what we do. All sorts of tournaments from home, from garages, from the top floor of Iceland's largest shopping centre. Was where the Premier League final took place. Premier League this August, I think. Will feature women for the first time in its carnation. I think it's Vita that is the current Premier League champion. The first one was Yobby Daroon. If you like darts, I am hosting a live darts quiz tomorrow on Facebook. 6 o'clock in the evening, I think it is. Just search for on Facebook Super Duper Darts Quiz, or look on the Darts Nuts Facebook page.
16.
Hopefully you'll be able to find it. Come along, it's free to play. It's not easy. But it's a bit of a fun challenge. Most of the answers are actually multiple choice, and I still don't think it's that easy. Yeah, the event's called Super Duper Darts Quiz Terrific Tungsten Trivia. Starts tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the evening.
60, 75, 78.
If you are interested and you can't find the event, drop a message in the live stream here on Facebook, and I will send you the link. No prizes, but pride is available. 6 o'clock tomorrow. Be there on Square, live on Facebook. Double top. He knew the second I left his hand, it was a bit of a flyer. And he's going to have time. He'll have at least 3 more darts. Well, that's not the worst dart he's thrown. It wasn't intentional, but 65. We'll take that. He will take that. Double top then. Well, actually, he'll take 65. Should have switched last dart, shouldn't he? Because look what he's left. Double 5. What?
Nay.
Where?
58. Oh, come on.
Matthias. First thing I thought was brilliant play. He's busting it deliberately because he knows where Siggy is. Brilliant. Then I thought he's only gone and hit 8 deliberately because he's hit double 1 at least twice in this game. And then when he shouted nay, it turns out he's thrown away and unintentionally left what can be argued nastiest dart, the nastiest target on the ball, on the double, the nastiest double on the board. There you go. And knocks 45 off that 146. Leaves him with 101. And Matty has caused himself all sorts of trouble here. That's a really good first dart. That's a really good second dart. And it is a pretty good third dart as well, but it's not where he wanted it. And we find ourselves again in a situation where Siggy is coming down. Well, would he have gone bull? Who knows? Who knows? 83. $79, treble 19, treble 20. Double 1. Double 1. 5.
Game shot. And match.
On Matty's favourite double, it would seem. Double 1, and the game has been won 10-zip. Not quite what Siggy had in mind, but there we go. It happens. It happens indeed. Let's have a look, see if any other results are in. Brian Olsen has won against Finn Bogerson. Finn Bogerson, should I say. That was 10-4. Sebastian Spichala is the only one left. Well, there's 2, obviously. He's got an opponent as well, but he is winning that one over the top right is 7-4. Impressive stuff. And look, in our live studio, you would think I'm in Iceland, by the way, with all these darts flights and that as well. But no, sunny London. I just thought I'd decorate up the bit again, the place a little bit. Don't know if Matty's going to have a word with me. Oh, Matty. He isn't there, so we can spy if you want on some of these players' setups. That's Siggy retrieving his darts to no avail because the thing has now stopped. And I've been given the authority that I can stop the stream, so I will do exactly that. Dart Connect, if you do want to carry on watching the Spichala and Hayatilin game. Sorry, I can't quite read it. The text is too small from where I'm sitting, so there we go. If you don't want to carry on watching that, feel free. Meanwhile, I am going to sign off. It's been a pleasure bringing you live darts. Check back on the Live Darts Iceland Facebook page because you'll soon see where, when the next event is going to take place. I will show you one more time. I'm not really good at this, but if you do want to play next week, here is the link. I'm going to leave the phone there because that's actually quite good. dart.is/en/ips-shoot-out-2020. Take a quick screenshot. Quick. Sign up. I want to see all of you there, whether you're good at darts or not. You may well be on the stream. Who knows? Thank you very much for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow or Wednesday. Until then, goodbye.